I'm updating you about my stock account's performance yesterday. Yesterday, my stock account earned $2,424. The Nasdaq fell more than 150 points as tech stocks were sold off. Yesterday, SQQQ rose for 3.95% during the market and decreased for 1.2% in the post-market. And the United Natural Gas increased for 1.99%, increasing to $7.7. The market generally closed lower. Dow Jones Industrial Average closed down 0.04%. Nasdaq closed down 1.16%, and the S&P 500 closed down 0.45%. The tech industries closed with that's a loss. The internet content decreased for 3.08%. The auto manufacturers closed down 3.27%, as their substitute oil and gas and other energy resources ETF price rose for 1.82%. The market is entering the digestion and absorption mode after making big gains this year, largely thanks to big technology stocks and the S&P 500 index. The rally was resistance last week, with the S&P 500 recording its first decline in 5 weeks last week. After a sharp rally in the past few months, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq are finally seeing some profit-taking. Truist Co-Chief Investment Officer Keith Lerner said, after several weeks of gains, U.S. stocks fell for the first time last week. Some people make changes to their investment books at the end of the quarter. U.S. stocks are facing a wall of worries that could trigger a big sell-off in the near future. After the rebounding earlier this month to its highest level since April 2022, the S&P 500 has retreating on its fears that the Fed's hawkish stance against the stubborn Qualcomm will push the U.S. economy into a recession. In a client note on Monday, Michael Wilson said, "The upside clearly outweighs the downside, and we believe the risk of a sharp pullback has never been so high." He expects the S&P 500 to close at 3,900, about 10% below Friday's close of 4,348.33, then rise to 4,200 in the second quarter of next year. Traders are also closely watching the uncertainty in Europe. Sentiment continued to deteriorate after a brief turmoil over the weekend in Russia. Head of U.S. interest rate strategy at TD Securities in New York said, "Of course, it remains to be what will happen in the next day or two. But if uncertainty remains over the Russian leadership, investors could flock to safe haven assets. Despite the easing, investors may remain nervous about the subsequent instability and remain cautious." Meanwhile, the dollar fell against the yen as minutes from the Bank of Japan's last meeting shows the fears that inflation has slowed to its 2% target. Germany's Info Business Sentiment Index fell sharply in June, continuing investors' concern about the global economy. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next episode.